Hello everyone, today we're looking at this. Now this might look like not much to most people that collect cell phones. If you're an old school kind of guy like me, or if you've been collecting cell phones for about 20 years, you'll recognize one of these. And I've asked around, and I know a fair few old school phone collectors that have been collecting cell phones for a good number of years. I've been collecting for about 20 years. But I've asked around, and we all think this is the biggest handheld cell phone they ever made worldwide. I know a fair thing or two about cell phones and cell phone histories and technologies and different kinds of cellular networks and whatnot. This is what I think is the biggest handheld portable cell phone. Now when I say handheld, I do mean one that you can hold in your hand, not something like this, for example, where you have a receiver with a cord and obviously a separate unit like this, which has the battery and all the transmission components and everything in there. This is not a handheld. This is just a transportable. So when I say a handheld, I do mean a handheld. For example, like this is an XL technophone. I've got a couple more just there. So let's take a look inside. This one is actually brand new boxed. I bought this many years ago. And never actually connected it up to service, so this is brand new. I'm the original owner of this. Unfortunately, I don't actually have the receipt or any of the paperwork that went with it. I do have the manual because it's in the box, but I don't actually remember what I paid for it. It's been such a long time. Like I said, this is brand new. So let's take a look inside. This is what the box looked like. It's fairly chunky actually. So let's take a look inside. I'll just quickly change the camera angle a little bit, just so y'all can see what I'm doing. And take a look inside. Now, the styrofoam in this has two elements to it. The bottom, where you get the manual, and you've got a leather case in the antenna, and then you flip it around and you get the phone. Now this is what you got as standard. You got a great big wall socket charger. This is obviously 110 because this was used on the AMPS cellular system back in the day. This will probably still work on 110 or 120 volts AC. This will probably also work because I've never ever used it, although yeah, that is still springy, so the spring is good inside. DC to DC car converter, and this is the phone. If I can get it out. Now this does weigh quite a bit. This is probably a good £1.5, possibly even 2 pounds in weight. And by comparison to I don't know, a dynatac or a technophone, this is a technophone. Technophones are quite sizable. This towers above it. It's also much thicker. Just to give you an idea, this is a Philips PR800. This is one of the very first GSM 900 phones they ever made, and this was considered big. This is also much bigger than a dynatac, you know, 8000 or you know whatever. But these are sizable. This one is significantly larger. It's probably a good 1.5 inches, possibly 1.25 inches taller. So and this weighs quite a lot. I mean, you could. I'm not saying you should, but you could hit someone on the head with this, and you could knock them out. The case is all metal. There is nothing plastic about the case. This here is all metal. The only thing that's plastic is the screen and obviously the buttons. The cover for the battery is all metal. This is all metal. It don't sound it, but take my word for it, it is. You might just be able to see the metal shimmer there in the light. So let me quickly take the back off and show you. That's the battery. It's just a reminder I've put for myself. If I remember correctly, this is how you take the battery off. Yeah, so I guess that's the serial number. That's how modern they were. They just type wrote a sticker with a serial number and slapped it on the back. The battery is dated July 21st, 1989. Again, the sticker looks like it's something that was, well, typed up on a typewriter back in the day. I guess they didn't have printers that printed stickers like they do nowadays with barcodes and all sorts of other gubbins on them, made in China and all that nonsense. This is real old school. The contacts are immaculate, as you can see. I hope this is actually zooming. It ain't, is it? Yeah. So the battery's immaculate, the phone is immaculate. As you can clearly see, it is in perfect condition. In fact, I tell you what, I'm going to take the back off just to show you all the inside, because I don't actually think anybody has seen the inside of this. So let me quickly undo all the screws. This ain't going to be a full tear down. I don't want to take this baby apart. I'll just take the back cover off just to show you what I'm doing. Right, that's what the inside looks like. Removed a bit of foam. Got a crystal there and an RF component of some sort, a couple of diodes there and some ICs, but as you can tell, a lot of the components are quite chunky. None of that surface mount stuff you get nowadays in cell phones and other electronics, you know, where the things are so small you can't actually even tell whether it's a resistor or a capacitor or anything else for that matter. Certainly this does have some chunky components. I don't know what most of these are, but I'm sure some of y'all out there would probably be able to tell me more about the insides of this. I'm not too knowledgeable about old school electronics, but certainly it's worth just taking a look inside. So anyway, I'm quickly going to put this back together, and I'm going to try and power this up. I've never ever powered this up, believe it or not. I actually forgot I had this. I was rummaging through storage, and it ain't on my list. I have a list of all my phones in a spreadsheet, and this wasn't on my list. I completely forgot. Probably because I bought this to use and not to collect. And I never actually activated it. I never got service on it. So this is literally one that slipped through the net as such. So let me quickly put the cover back on, and I'll try and power this up with the cigarette lighter. Okay, so I've put the back on, and I've put the battery back on, and everything's good to go. I'm actually going to put the antenna on. The antenna, believe it or not, is still sealed. So let's try and squeeze this out. There we go. And let's see if this will actually come on. The battery's dated 1989, so it's 2015 now. My arithmetic's poor, but I know that's a very long time. That's got to be, well, if it was 1990 to 2010, that would be 20 years, wouldn't it? So this has got to be 20 something years old, and I'm hoping this still does work. So let's see if we can get this to work. I've got a wall type adapter thing with a 12-volt socket. So let me just undo this real quick, and hopefully it won't go bang. That'll be that one there, wouldn't it? See what it does. Nothing. It doesn't do anything. Okay. Oh, we have liftoff, ladies and gentlemen. Phone number, all zeros. No service. So this obviously, like I said, has never been registered to get service. Hence the phone number is is all zeros. I don't even know how to work this, believe it or not. Function, God knows. Okay, recall 1 maybe. What then? Send? Nope. Believe it or not, I don't actually know. Got a couple of buttons there. I'm guessing that's volume. I'm not too sure what that's for. But it does work. And it's got quite a large display by the looks of it. There's not much else I know what to tell you about. This is one of these ones that I never used personally, and there ain't much info about these because these are so old. I know there are definitely 2 versions of this. One which has the black keys and the white number keys, and the other version which has some colored keys up here. I think green and red and possibly even blue. I do remember having one of those as well. I've yet to find it in the storage place, and when I do, I'll make a video about it. Hopefully, in the interim, I'll read the manual, because I do actually have the manual for this. It is in mint condition, as you can see. And for a phone this age, actually, it's got quite a few pages. It's got all the accessories listed, which I showed you earlier in the box. And it's got a whole bunch of acronyms, some of which I know, some of which I've never even seen before. But yeah, I'll have to have a read of this and see if I can program up some numbers into the phone, and have a tinker with this. Certainly it's got enough there to keep me going for a couple of nights worth reading. I don't know what the lock code is either for this. I'm guessing it will all be zeros, because like I said, I've never ever fired this up, or at least I don't remember firing it up. Certainly not in the last 15 years maybe that I have owned this. Certainly not since I've been an active cell phone collector. But the info is all there. I'll have a quick look through that. It even got the warranty registration card. You know what? I wonder if they actually would honor the warranty. If I sent that in nowadays, whether they would actually still honor the warranty. Certainly, I'm not even sure if that address is still valid or not. Probably not. But well, it'd be funny if they did. They wrote back and said, no, sorry, we can't honor the warranty. But anyway, you've seen it here first. I ain't seen any other videos on YouTube about one of these. In fact, I've searched high and dry about any info on one of these, and I can't find any. This phone is actually made in the USA, as it says there. One of the very few brick phones that is this sort of size that I still have brand new that is made in America. Good old American technology. This was used on amps, as far as I know. If you know different, I'd like to hear from you, because I only have 2 other collectors that have these, and obviously information is scarce, so it'd be good to find out more about this. But I might do an update video on this when I have a read of the manual, and I might be able to tell you more about this. Certainly it does work, as you can clearly see, but it does sound real analog. Even the buttons crackle. So that's all I'm going to say about this. Like I said, I may do an update video when I know more about this phone. But in the interim, if y'all would like to check out some of the other videos that I have on here, feel free to like, share, and subscribe. If y'all got any questions as well, I'll do my best and try and help. I know a lot of people have been asking, where do I get my Motorola 3200s from? I've had them for I don't know how many years. I tend to swap phones and buy and sell phones amongst the cell phone collection fraternity. I got a few cell phone collectors that I'm in contact with daily almost. So I tend to buy through them. If I don't buy through them, it's normally somewhere online or some private collector. People know that I collect cell phones, so if y'all got an old cell phone, generally people get in touch, and I either buy or don't buy, so that's where I get them from. But I will try and do a video about a 3200 Motorola GSM as well, so amongst other things. So thanks for watching, and like I said, give me a thumbs up if you like the phone or the video, and check out some of the other videos. Thanks for watching.